I love training, like it's like pretty much my life. Like I love Muay Thai, it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'm Josh Mills. Been training with Mike since I was about 15, 16. I love training, like it's like pretty much my life. Like I love Muay Thai, it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. Walking through those doors, like obviously like at the start it was like, you know, like felt like an outsider kind of thing. Didn't think I belonged there. And then eventually I came around and started like probably like committing to it, and I thought, yeah, this is what I want to do.
When he first walked through the door, he wouldn't make eye contact, he wouldn't speak. He had a lot of demons in his closet. We've seen several health professionals. To be honest with you, it was a lot of work to do. I didn't think I was going to be able to do, but I persevered with him. Very difficult at times. He would give me excuses for not coming to class, which usually evolved around receiving homework at 6 o'clock at night, which I saw right through as a coach. You hear all the excuses. But through one-to-one training, all the lads been there for him, he started to shine through. He started to get his confidence. Unfortunately, one night, he was walking back from work to the bus stop, got attacked by a bunch of youths, and he ended up waking up in the hospital. He was in a very bad way, physically and mentally. I thought that was it for him. I didn't think I was going to be able to get him back to where he was.
I think we both thought that was it. Didn't think I was going to come out of it. And then I think it was about a couple of weeks and I came back and all the lads were like rallying around and supporting us, and that was like a massive help for like, it's like a brotherhood, it's like a big family. Like it's like kind of like a second home when I come. Like I know I'm gonna like be happy and like have a crack around, train. In a way, I feel like if any of that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be in the gym. I wouldn't be training. I wouldn't be competing next week. I wouldn't have any of this kind of stuff. Like I wouldn't have my mates like Harvey and all the other lads, you know. I think I'd just be, I don't know where I would be, to be honest. School has always been pretty crap. I used to get bullied quite a lot. And then I think because of that, my parents wanted me to go like do something to, you know, build my confidence up, kind of stuff like that. So they put me into a karate class. So I started that when I was about 7 or 8. Yeah, it was all right, and I enjoyed it, but it was more kind of the same stuff over and over again. And then I think through that, I kind of wanted to do something different. So when I turned about 14, 15, I was still struggling in school and I didn't know what to do. Had like proper bad mental health. So I saw about 2-3 different therapists, and I spoke to them about it, and I think when I was 16 I got put on antidepressants and something else, can't remember what it was. But transitioning and walking through that door in that gym, in this gym here, was hard. But I had my mates there, a couple of mates, and then yeah, it's been my life pretty much ever since, and I love it. The first time I walked through that door, it took me like a minute to like get myself together to come in. Like I was just gonna, you know, go home. I wasn't gonna come to the door, but then I was like, it's something that I need to do. It was the best decision of my life. Yeah. As long as you try and, you know, put the effort in, you can change, you know, like you'll get out of it. And like, don't keep it to yourself, because that's the worst thing you can do. Like I lost one of my mates last year. You'd see him, he'd come in, he'd be like happy as Larry, you know, like nothing on his shoulders. And then we came back in the college the next day, and teacher had told us that he'd passed, like committed suicide, but he didn't see it coming. And like, I've still got like kind of like a guilt of like, why didn't I see it coming? But that's just why you don't keep it to yourself, because, you know, eventually it's all going to build up and it's all going to be too much, and it'll, yeah. And ever since that, my mental health's been decent. Like, obviously, like, I still struggle sometimes, but then I know I've got people I can talk to. Like Mike, the other lads, like Mike's like a second dad. Like, I look up to him like so much. Like, that's the kind of person I want to be when I'm older, like helping people and, you know, just generally being there for people and doing anything I can. With the lads around us, I'd say we're probably it's a good kind of like brotherhood, and I'm thinking it's gonna stay pretty strong in the future. Like, it'll be a strong bond that we'll have like down the line, kind of thing. And obviously welcoming new people in, and, you know, showing them that they can do it, and like, you know, relating to them, training them, helping them out, kind of mentoring them. Yeah.
It hasn't been easy, as he'll tell you himself, but he's now looking to be making his debut in just over a week's time on Max Fights. Makes his amateur debut, so fingers crossed for him. Got to keep his head right. He's got the skills, but we've just got to keep him focused, keep his mind where it needs to be and not wandering. But he's got a bright future in him. He really has. He's a good kid.